OpenAI COO Brad Lightcap says the startup hit 400 million weekly active users in February 2025, up 33% from 300 million in December 24, and 2 million paying enterprise customers. Block reports Q4 revenue up 4.5% YoY to 63 billion versus USD $6.29 billion SD. Gross profit up 14% to 231 billion. Cash App gross profit up 16% to $1.38 billion. IQZ dropped 6% year after hours. FTC Chair Andrew Ferguson announces an inquiry into big tech censorship, which he says is un-American and potentially illegal. Alibaba reports Q3 revenue up 8% YoY to $38.60 billion, the fastest growth in over a year and above $38 billion, and a Thai $6.70 billion net income as AI boosts its business. GameStop CEO and activist investor Ryan Cohen has grown his personal stake in Alibaba to about 7 million shares, worth roughly $1 billion in recent months. Oppo launches the Find N5, the world's thinnest foldable at 8.93 million. Closed and 4.21 million 8 open, with IPv6, 8 and 9 ratings. In Europe and Asia for $1870. The U.S. SEC announces the Cyber and Emerging Technologies Unit to protect investors from bad actors in crypto and AI, replacing the Crypto Assets and Cyber Unit. Amazon plans to end support for its video conferencing tool Chime on February 20, 2026. Report: Amazon is adopting Zoom as its standard app for internal meetings. Amazon plans to discontinue its App Store for Android and its Coins program on August 20, 2025, but keep its App Store on its devices like Fire TV and Fire Tablet. Elon Musk says he will fix community notes as they are increasingly being gamed by governments and legacy media after disagreeing with notes about Ukraine. YouTube plans to add a premium light tier, a source says, for the US, Australia, Germany, and Thailand, offering podcasts without ads and music videos with ads. Which plans to implement a 100-hour storage cap for highlights and uploads from April 19, automatically deleting content from streamers who exceed the limit. The Trump administration targets officials fighting foreign interference in US elections, focused on those combating cyberattacks and false content. Spotify begins accepting AI-narrated audiobooks recorded using 11 Labs software. Spotify already allows AI-recorded audiobooks with several restrictions. Meta says us users over 18 can now sign up to be a Community Notes contributor on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Notes will have a 500-character limit. CISA and the FBI, attackers deploying Ghost ransomware, breached victims from multiple industry sectors across 70 countries, including critical infrastructure. All iPhone 17 models will have Apple's in-house Wi-Fi chips, enhancing connectivity and cutting costs. Only the slim iPhone 17 will have the Cone modem chip. Investigation. Google's Display and Video 360 AD platform openly serves up sensitive information about Americans, despite Google's rules against such practices. Palantir stock fell 10% on February 19 after WAPO reported that US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth plans to cut military spending. PTR is up 40% in 2025. iVerify's iOS app detected a Pegasus infection in 11 new cases in December 2024, and about half of them did not receive threat notifications from Apple. Tokyo-based Sakana AI details its AI CUDA engineer, which it says can speed up AI training and inference 10x to 100x by breeding more efficient instructions. Amazon surpassed Walmart in quarterly sales for the first time during the most recent quarter, with revenue of $187.80 billion, compared to Walmart's $180.50 billion. Meta announces a $50 million creator fund for Horizon Worlds. CTO Andrew Bosworth reportedly told staff that 2025 is a make-or-break year for Meta's XR ambitions. Chinese game giant NetEase reports Q4 net profit up 33% YoY to up $1.20 billion, above up to $1 billion, $5 billion. And revenue down 14%, a sign its gaming business is turning around. A survey. Views of Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk tilt negative. Democrats and Republicans view Zuckerberg unfavorably. Musk is polarizing along party lines. Substack adds the ability to post videos from its app and lets creators monetize videos, and plans to add more video tools like trimming and enhanced analytics. X's financials, which show $1.40 billion in adjusted profit, fall outside corporate accounting standards. 2023 figures were audited, but 2024 figures were not. Wall Street Journal. Top X executives hinted to Interpublic and other ad firms that not spending on X could lead to legal woes due to X's lawsuit against some advertisers. NVIDIA launches Signs, a new AI platform to teach American Sign Language and create a validated video library of ASL signs for learners and app developers. AI hiring startup Mercor, founded by 21-year-old Thiel fellow Brendan Foody, raised $100 million, led by Felicis, at a $2 billion valuation, up from $250 in September 24. Together AI, which provides users access to AI computing, raised $305, co-led by General Catalyst and Saudi Arabia's Prosper Tysavin at a $3 billion valuation. A U.S. grand jury is investigating criminal misconduct at FinTech Synapse, where up to $96 million in user funds went missing, and has questioned an executive. The European Commission approves €920 million in German state aid to Infineon to build a new chip plant in Dresden, set to reach full capacity in 2031. Meta says Mark Zuckerberg went to the U.S. Capitol on February 19 to lobby senators on AI and talk about issues like US tech leadership. Google is close to deciding on locations in India for its first physical retail stores outside the U.S. The company currently has 5 stores. Rabbit Rainmaker, Rabbit demos its generalist Android agent, showing it controlling apps on a tablet, building on its Lamb Playground, a generalist web agent. Nansen. 86% of traders lost $251 in total on the Solana memecoin Libra that Argentine President Milei promoted, while the remaining traders profited $180 million. Global Witness. Ahead of Germany's election, TikToks and X's For You feeds show a substantial far-right bias. 78% of TikTok's recommendations supported the AfD. Russian search and ad giant Yandex reports 2024 revenue up 37% YoY to a record $12.30 billion, and expects 2025 revenue up 30% YoY after splitting from Nebius Group. Australia Safety Commissioner study. Social media platforms likely have 1.3 million under 13 Australian users, suggesting a lack of preparation for the under 16 ban. Twitch rolls out changes to its violation enforcement system, including letting minor infractions expire after 90 days and serious ones in 1 or 2 years. Microsoft announces Muse AI, a first-of-its-kind generative AI model that can generate a game environment based on visuals, players' controller actions, or both.